Today I think we're going to get back on this pickup. I've been wanting to do some work on this tailgate. Ordered some straps off the internet the other day for it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get on this. And what the hell? I'm going to go ahead and get on this tailgate. I'm going to grind all these dents down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sand the whole gate first. I want to try out this new belt sander that I got. Try to get as much of the paint as possible. That way it'll show me where all my little dents and shit and everything are. You can see them everywhere. Plus I want to try out my I bought one of them Harbor Freight shit. What the hell you call it? The dent puller, the welder. Oh god, I got the damn thing sitting in here. Stud welder. There you go. Get it out, man. I got me a stud welder, and I want to get to this truck today and excuse me. I want to get to this truck today and start to get it ready to, you know, I want to paint it this summer, so I want to get all the body straight on it, get every little speck of rust, runs. I'm not going to work on this side much today. I think I'm just going to concentrate on this tailgate. I want to try out this stud welder that I got from Harbor Freight. And also a belt sander that I got from Harbor Freight, and check it out. So I guess what I'm going to do is go ahead and tape up these tail lights, put some tape across the bottom of the pan. Just put some tape wherever you don't want to, you know, mess it up. I'm going to be running that sander, so I don't want to scratch anything. New belt sander from Harbor Freight. I think I gave like $40 for it or something like that. It's a Warrior, and I've got some other tools in there that are Warrior, and so far they seem to be pretty decent. Stickers are coming off of it. We're gonna plug it in, try it out, see how it does. Sand some of this paint down, see if we can't reveal some more of these dents. Put this bag on here. I think I want to run another piece of tape over these tail lights. Keep them from getting scratched. I don't want to scratch them. Just so I can keep them in good shape, man. that I've done that, I got some pretty good dents. People slammed it down in there and actually kind of pushed this in, build up like a, you know, the bow right there. So I'm gonna have to grind all this out here so I can get in there with the stick welder, stud welder, and try to pull that up as much as possible. Alright everybody, it's Friday. It's a few days later. I brought the tailgate in. I had to quit on it the other night because it started storming. So it's probably been 4 or 5 days since I last worked on it. So I took it off and I brought it in the garage on the stand. I've gotten looking at this thing and it's really beat up, man. This tailgate is in a lot worse shape than what I thought it was. I mean, it's not rusted or anything like that. It's just beat all to hell. So, especially here on the top, you can see, man, it's just everywhere you see paint, that's a big ass dent. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the stud welder and pull them out as best I can, and just go over it with some, you know, body filler. I'll pull them out as much as I can pull them out. This tailgate is in really beat up, man. I got a big high spot right there. You can feel a low spot in there and a high right here. And it's just, you know, got dents all over it, man. And I need to remove this latch, get it out of the way so I don't mess it up. So yeah, that's what we're doing, man. We're going to get this tailgate done and get it back on the truck so we can move to another part of the truck. I'll get flipped over and see if I'll go about getting this off here. I'm pretty sure it's got screws onto it, you know, and I ain't even looked at this side yet. I'm not going to too much worry about this side. I'm going to clean it up and put some bed coating on it. I'll have to take a wire wheel to the whole back, get all this tar and shit. Loose. Alright. This is the one I'm kind of worried about. There, get down. Started on this. Probably gonna go ahead and take a wire wheel, dig all that paint out of these dents and mark them with a Sharpie so I know where they're at, and just go along with my hand, you know, finding where I got lows and highs and marking them so I can work on them, which is boring shit right now, so I know you don't want to sit and watch me do all that. So I'm going to do all that, and we'll come back and we'll pull some stuff. Alright. you can see, man, I got a lot of dents, man, big dents. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna concentrate on all the big ones. I am gonna pull, you know, shit out like that, and this, but right in here is got a big whammo. So I'm gonna have to do some hammering and dollying on that. So yeah, I guess I can go ahead and start pulling some dents on this thing. I've got this stud welder that I got from Harbor Freight a while back, and I haven't used it yet. I did stick one stud on there so far. Now what I'm going to do is, I don't know how other people do it, but this is the way I do it. When you go to pull a big dent out like this, what you do is weld your studs around the edge of the dent. You don't want to go and weld right in the center of the dent and pull it out, because then you're going to be high in the middle and then you're still going to have low all the way around it. Metal has a memory to it. It remembers being that shape. It wants to go back to that shape. So what you got to do is help it along a little bit and persuade it, and that's where the studs come in. The stud, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a marker, and I'm going to mark around the edge of this dent. Feel around the edge, I can pretty much see it. It comes around like this, and comes around like that. That is the whole outside of that dent right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in a little bit from the edge there, about where I'm at now, 1/4 inch or so, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and I'm going to weld them maybe 1 inch apart all the way around. Then I'll proceed to just go around and hammer on a little bit of time on each one. Let me get this tripod. got like a little bit right in there, but out here, yeah, it's looking good. Break this off. I think I'm leaving it on there too long. What the fuck? Even bending them, man. Let me get some cutters. Alright guys, Wednesday. I've been grinding and sanding on this thing off camera for, I don't know, for a good while now. I pretty much got all the paint stripped off the back of the tailgate. You can see by all the gray spots, them are all dents. So, you know, you can see why I'm not gonna do a lot to this tailgate. I'm gonna put some bed coating on this side. I'm gonna primer the other side, and it's gonna have to do for a little while till I can find me a better one. But until then, it'll work. And plus, it's the original tailgate to the truck, so I pretty much got it all, everything off of it that I want to get off, and been going over it with some 80 grit, just kind of feathering everything down so there's no hard edges or nothing, which is, you know, you can see it's would take a lot of work. I'm not even going to worry about putting any filler or anything on the back side of this. I'm just going to clean it and put some tape off the edges and everything, of course, and put some bed liner on it, and later on down the line, you're going to have to strip a lot of the inside of that bed. Of course, it's, you know, pretty much in the same condition with tar, and somebody painted over tar. Whoever painted the truck last didn't bother, you know, cleaning the tar out of the bed before it was painted. But that's the way people do, you know. A lot of people tell me, you know, I shouldn't be going to go in this car and prepping this tailgate, but you know, that's just me. Like I said, I do everything overkill. I want everything to be right. I don't do anything half-ass, man. I like, you know, if it's going to be done half-ass, then I don't want no part of it. You know, somebody else can do it. That's not the way I want my work going out. Truck bed coating here, it's different from paint. You do not want to get this stuff in your lungs, man, because this stuff hardens really hard, and you don't want this shit, you know, breathing this shit and it get down your lungs and harden. You really need to wear some kind of face mask. I'm not going to put a respirator on, but I am going to put a mask on because I really don't want to breathe this crap. So you go along down the edge of your tape there and make sure everything's good, that it's all stuck down good and everything. Okay, I've got it all sprayed down, untaped. And it's been sitting out here drying for a little bit. Didn't turn out too bad. Still a little wet in some spots. You can see where I had to make me a hard line there. I can come up later with it if I want to. But for now, I'm gonna just go with that. This black right here is from this stuff here that I sprayed on it yesterday. It's called rust reformer. And that's why some of the out here on the outside of the metal looks black. It's because that's what that does. When it hits a spot that's got rust in it, it'll turn black. So that's why that's all black and stuff right there. It was all taped off. You can see little black spots on the edge there, and that's all from this reformer. But that's it for this tailgate for now, for today anyway. I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and I'll come out tomorrow and flip it over, and we'll put some filler on it, sand it, prime it, put it back on the truck. And alright, it's Thursday, and we've got the backside of the tailgate done as far as we're going to go with it. I done showed that to you yesterday. How it looks. Turned out alright. It's got a little bit of stripage in it, but that's alright for what we're doing. Oh, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to weld up some of these holes. Looks like I'm about to go back. Got some little pin holes here. And you know, that's common. You get them. Just gotta go back over and fill them in. Right there. Back it up a little bit, maybe you can see it better. Dirty ass can. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta go back in, fill that one in a little bit more. Just a little touch up. Another thing, when you're grinding on this, like when you're grinding down a wheel, man, you want to stay on top of the wheel. Stay on top of the wheel, get the wheel flat before you go to move in. Try to feather it out before you go to move in on the metal. So the feather. But I just tried. I'll pass it back and forth like this. Back this way. Then once the wheel's flat, then I'll go and I'll move into it. Like a little circular motion, it'll feather it right into the motor. We turn the gas back on.